How's it going, everyone? It is the Investing Guy here, and today, wow, the markets are red again. And it feels like every day is just red, red, red. I want to tell you guys how I go through these times, how I manage to stay calm, and what I do during these times. I think that these tactics that I do really do help me feel like I'm taking advantage, even though my portfolios still tend to go down. It does really help me feel more confident about my investment, and it helps me feel like I've taken advantage of the dip. So let's stop wasting time and let's get right into the video. Thank you guys so much for 500 subscribers. It really does mean the world to me. If you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell so that you never miss one of my videos. Alright, so in today's video, I'm mainly going to focus on stocks, but these strategies that I'm going to be showing you guys today can also be used in crypto. So as we see here, the crypto or Bitcoin fear and greed index is an extreme fear. And guys, whenever it's an extreme fear, that for me means that it's a good opportunity to buy. All right, but today we're going to be mostly focusing, well, at least for this video, we're going to be looking at stocks. And I want to show you guys that the Dow is actually down 569 points today. So down quite a lot for one day. It is a lot. And we're nearing the low of last week. And this is when I started buying heavy. I bought heavy during these days here, which turned out quite well because we see that we got a nice bounce back up. So I'm doing the same thing this week. I'm buying heavy, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean by that and how I do that. So let's go on over to my Robinhood account, and I will show you guys exactly what I mean. Okay, so as we see here today, we were down quite a bit, and we actually, I don't know why it shows 153 when we were actually down like 220 for the day. But anyways, I don't know if it's recovered in the after hours or something like that. But today we were down all the way down to 250, which was the worst that I've seen my portfolio go down in a day. But I stayed calm and I bought the dip. And I bought the dip a little bit too heavy. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I did after today, okay? So if you guys don't know, I put $200 into my portfolio every single week, and then I just purchase whatever I want to purchase throughout the week. But given that I saw this dip, I went ahead and I spent more than my allowed 40, and I spent around, I want to say I spent about $120 buying the dip, so buying heavy. And again, for me, I'm a teacher, I don't make that much money, so $120 is what I can do, right? For some of you guys, buying heavy might be spending like $500. So for some of you guys, buying heavy might be spending $20, right? It really all depends on what you can afford to invest. Again, never invest more than you can lose. Even though dividend investing is quite safe, it's a little bit safer than all the other investing strategies. So I want to show you guys exactly what I did. So you guys saw that I bought a little bit heavy. So what I did today is, guys, one thing that I really do recommend if you are trying to speed up your way to financial freedom is finding some sort of second stream of income. And I don't mean like get a second job or anything like that. I'm going to give you guys two examples of what I did today, okay? So the first thing that I did is I just got on Mercari and I sold some things. And I sold a webcam. I sold a webcam for 30 bucks. So pretty cool. A little quick way to make some money. It's a webcam that was literally just sitting there. I'm never going to use it again. So I sold it to someone that needed it. And I got 30 bucks for it. So 30 bucks in my pocket for something that I was never ever going to use again. Another thing that I did, guys, I work in the gig economy. Also, whenever I have time and whenever I'm just like laying down or something, I'm like, man, why am I laying down? Let's go get some money. I work as a DoorDash driver. Not because I need to, but because I want to, okay? I want to speed up my what I can give to my portfolio. So anything that I make through DoorDash, I invest it right into over here. So today I did spend about an hour and a half door dashing, and I made about $50. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer that into here right now. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so there we go. I went ahead and I transferred the $50 that I made earlier, and I put them into my portfolio. So now that gives me the ability to continue purchasing tomorrow, and I don't have to just watch. And if things go down, I'm going to go ahead and continue purchasing. Now, what are some of the things that I look for? Guys, I really want to show you guys what should you be purchasing during these dips. Well, what I look at, guys, is what has dipped the most. So one of the things that I look at here is these percentages. Okay, so let's go ahead and I want to show you guys the percentages. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll down, and I see that 1.7 is quite one of the highest. Keep on scrolling. I see 3.65 for Wendy's, but I already have a lot of Wendy's, so I'm probably not going to purchase this. So let's keep scrolling down and let's see what we look at, what we find. All right, Ally. We see Ally with 2.98. So I'm probably going to go ahead and purchase some Ally. Again, this is just an example, right? I'm going to show you guys right here, $5 in Ally, and review the order. Again, this is just an example, the $5 here. You can purchase however much you feel comfortable with, but one thing that I do like to do is I spread out my investments, or spread out my purchases through a lot of different stocks. That way, if some of them go up, I feel like I was able to purchase them. All right, so we were in Ally, so let's go ahead and continue. We see Degro down with 2.8, TRP down. Some of the ones that I really want to, right here, this one here. I really want to add more of new Nexera partners, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to purchase some Nexera partners here, and I'm going to do a $5 contribution, review the order, and then I'm just going to click buy down here. All right, so I think you guys get the idea, right? That's my first strategy here is look at which one went down the most. Apple went down quite a bit, 2%, and then think to yourself, do I still want to continue purchasing this company? Do I still want to continue investing in this company? Is this company down because of something that they did, or are they down just because of the market acting weird, right? And if it's because the company did something, let's say that they did something wrong, then maybe you should think about it twice. But if it's because of the way that the market is acting and you still believe, let's say, in Apple, then why not purchase it when it's lower, right? So that's kind of what I'm doing here. So I'm going to do one last example, and then I'm going to teach you guys another thing that I like to do here. All right, here we go. Perfect. So I've been wanting to add some more Target and Microsoft, and look at this. Microsoft is down 3% and Target is down 2%. So these are some that I've been wanting to add quite a bit into our portfolio. Same thing with SPGI, wow. So all the big ones here, and Costco. Okay, so what should I do here? So they are down quite a bit, and these are all companies that I want to invest more in, right? I really want to invest more in. So you know what, guys? I'm going to go ahead and do something. I'm going to go ahead and purchase $10 of each. Target is down quite a bit, and I really want to add more Target. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase $10 of Target, $10 of Microsoft, and $10 of SPGI and Costco. All right, so there we go. $10 worth of Target purchased. So yes, I'll take some Microsoft on sale. So $10 in Costco. Let's go ahead. And then the S&P Global down $20 today, almost getting close to the 5% mark. I do want to purchase this, and one of my goals is to have a complete stock of this again, but I don't like to purchase all at once, so I'm going to purchase little by little, right? So I'm going to go ahead and purchase $10 worth of SPGI. So let's go ahead and review the order, and there we go, buy. All right, guys, so there it is. That's my first tactic, which is I look at what is the lowest, what has dropped the most in the day, and then I purchase those. I purchase what has dropped the most. As you guys saw, some of my favorite stocks were down a lot. So Microsoft, Target, Costco, those are all some of my favorite stocks. So they were down a lot. So I went ahead and I purchased some of that. The other thing that you guys can do is check out your little wheel here, right? You can check out your wheel here, and what do you want to add more of, right? So look at what you want to add more of. So I know for me, I showed you guys, I want Costco and Target to be my top two holdings. So again, this is not going to happen overnight, right? But I'm slowly working on them, and I want Costco and Target to be my top two holdings. I want Microsoft to be my third holding. So I'm really working on getting these up higher, right? So I want these to eventually surpass my RYLD and my QYLD holdings. That's what you guys saw today. I purchased $10 of Costco, $10 of Target, $10 of Microsoft, and then I really wanted SPGI, so I bought $10 of SPGI. And you can tell SPGI, we are all the way down here. SPGI with 140, only 140. So that's another thing here. Look at what you want to add more of and think to yourself, do I believe in Microsoft? Do I believe, right? This is just an example. Again, not investing advice. This is, again, you guys literally saw this is what I'm doing. So if you want to do what I'm doing, I mean, go ahead, but it's not investing advice. I've never give any investing advice, okay? Look at what you want to add more of, and then is it on sale? Is it on sale? If it is, then I would say purchase, right? For example, Johnson & Johnson. I don't want to add more of Johnson & Johnson. I'm good with what I have, so I'm just letting it compound and build itself. But the ones that I do want to add more of are over here, right? Obviously, there are some over here that I want to add more of. For example, Realty Income. I know I purchased some today because I wanted to purchase more Realty Income, and it's quite low. So I bought myself some Realty Income. Okay, now why do I say buy the dip? If you are feeling scared during a dip, if you are not feeling good during a dip, it makes you feel confident. It gives you confidence. It lets you know that, hey, I know what I'm doing. Hey, I am invested in this. Hey, I am taking advantage of this dip. It just makes you feel better. So during these dips, if I know that if I want to feel better about a dip, I purchase. Even if it's not a lot, if I'm only investing $40, $50, it makes me feel better. I'm taking advantage of this dip. I've bought the dip, right? Obviously, if I had more money, I would purchase this heavier, but I don't, which is why you guys saw me. I did what I could, you know, I sold some stuff on a secondary market, and then I also went on my side gig and I got some money, and you literally saw me purchase something in front of your eyes. It makes me feel better, and maybe this might work for you too. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you guys is, yes, I feel your pain. Yes, I know it's tough, but there are things we can do to make this feel better, to make this feel okay, to make this feel like we know what we're doing, because we do know what we're doing. I know that these dips are hard, but we'll get through them, guys. I know we will, and we'll take advantage of those higher dividends. We'll take advantage of those lower cryptos. We'll buy them while everyone is selling, and we'll be okay. That's what I got to say for tonight, guys. I hope that you guys found this video interesting. I hope that you guys have a great night, and I hope that you guys learned something new. Like I like to say, let's go to the moon together, and I'll catch you guys